Welcome to Empower English. These lessons are recorded by the founder and the teacher and also the principal of Empowering Baby and Empowering English. Now, in this lesson, I'm going to continue telling the story that we did last week. If you remember that it was the story about the man Sam having strain of life, not went in longevity, as we know that he wanted to die ASAP, right? This story. So let's get started. Let's go. So let me do a recap, like a review of the first part of the story so that you can remember and it reminds you of what we did last week. So let's get started. The man named Sam had strain of life. He did not want longevity. He wanted to die ASAP. The deeds that he had done was paying him off in this life. What was the problem? Well, the problem was every time he breathed, he was sweating a lot. When it stopped, the whole body became greasy. The whole body became greasy. To stop this, all he needed to do was to wallow in mud. He was 35. His life had been falling apart since he was born. Let's get started. Now, the actual story begins. He tried, so right, as you know that a lot of problems was going on. So he tried to do a lot of modern ways to make it better. What are the modern ways? Modern ways can be, I don't know, just going to beaches, going on trips, or uh, I don't know, just watching movies, to get away from stress and problems, right? So these are called modern ways, right? Just maybe I don't know to try to get distracted by using social medias. I don't know, just it can be anything. Okay, so who trying to do a lot of modern ways to make his problem better? Well, Sam, the man named Sam, he was trying to do a lot of modern ways to make it better, to make what he had better. So what kind of ways did he try to do? A lot of modern ways. Did he try to do a lot of old ways, like meditation, chanting, praying, maybe focusing on breath? No, this is not what he did. He tried to do a lot of modern ways to make what he had better, the problem better. Why did he try to do a lot of modern ways? Well, to make what he had better, to make the problem better. But sadly, none of them worked. Did any of the modern ways work? No, no, none of them. Zero of what he tried worked. So none of the methods, none of the modern ways, whatever ways, doesn't matter. None of them worked. Sadly. So ultimately, finally, he did something that most people thought maybe it might be crazy, but he did it. Let me tell you what he did. He took the refuge of Buddha. and his teachings. Hmm. So, what is the meaning of taking the refuge of Buddha and his teachings? Basically, he gets into the world, or he gets into, or he start doing a lot of good things, basically, right? According to Buddha and according to his teachings, right? He gets into this world of chanting, maybe meditation, not the modern ways, right? Not the modern ways, not that, but the old way, right? He took the refuge of Buddha and his teaching. So what does that what does it mean like in Burmese? Right? ဖះရေးကိုခိုးလုံးတယ်ဖះဆိုမာတွေကိုခိုးလုံးတယ် like ခိုးလုံးတယ် let's say like that of course. So he took the refuge of Buddha and his teachings. What did he take? Did he take a glass of wine? No. He did not take a glass of wine. What did he take? Well, he took the refuge of Buddha and his teachings. Did he take the refuge of God and Christianity? No. That's not what he did. He took the refuge of Buddha and his teachings, right? So he would start to follow what Buddha taught, and right, according to Buddha, he would follow everything. Why? Why did he take the refuge of Buddha and his teachings? Because modern ways did not work. None of them worked. So he started to follow the way that Buddha taught us. So he took the refuge of Buddha and his teachings. Did he take the refuge of alcohol and wine? No. He did not take the refuge of alcohol and wine. He took the refuge of Buddha and his teachings. He started doing a lot of good deeds. Remember the word that we learned the word deeds, right? So he did a lot of good deeds now. He was doing every day, he was doing a lot of good deeds. After he took the refuge of Buddha and his teachings, what did he start doing? Or what did he start to do? Both is correct. Well, he did a lot of good deeds. Sam, he did a lot of good deeds. He was doing a lot of good deeds. One thing he strongly believed was that to make the best of the present. What does that mean, to make the best of the present? What that means, making the best of the present, then you focus on the present, you're doing good things in the present, right? Whatever happens in the future will be okay. So, one thing he strongly believed was that to make the best of the present. So, the future will be taken care of. So, if he focuses on what is happening, what he is doing, right? The actions, the deeds, whatever he does right now, of course. If he focuses on that, whatever happens, whatever comes later in the future will be taken care of what he does right now or what he is doing right now. So the structure of today's English a little bit difficult, so you need to get used to it. The first part was super easy, I know, but second part, you cannot do that. You have to listen carefully to catch every single word in this audio lesson. All right. So what did he strongly believe? Well, he strongly believed that making the best of the present, right, will be happening in a good way in the future. He strongly believed that if he does a lot of good deeds now in the present, or if he's doing a lot of good deeds and now in the present, will the future be taken care of in a good way? Yes, yes. If he strongly believed if he is doing a lot of good deeds now in the present, the future will be taken care of by itself. How would the future be taken care of? Well, by making the best of the present, which means focusing on the present, doing a lot of good things and doing a lot of good deeds would decide the future that he wanted to have. He strongly believed making the best of the present would help. Yeah, he strongly believed that making the best of the present would really help. Did he believe like making the best of the present would not help? No, 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 no. He strongly believed, right, making the best of the present would really help him get what he wanted in the future. So every day he was doing that. Persistence and consistency finally paid him off. What was happening to him vanished, disappeared. He shed a lot of tears for what he did. Finally, the problem he had was gone, disappeared. It vanished. So, what paid him off finally? Persistence and consistency. What is persistence? Shwe. Consistency. So, persistence and consistency paid him off. What paid him off? Persistence and consistency. Who did them? Sorry, who did they pay off? Well, who did persistence and consistency pay off? Him, right? Sam. They paid him off, which means because of them, because of persistence and because of consistency, he what was happening to him, right? The problem that he had vanished. It was gone. It disappeared. What vanished? What was happening to him vanished, or the problem he had vanished. Vanished means 不要鬼 disappear, right? He shed a lot of tears. Remember, the word shed means crying, crying, right? But usually you're sad, but you're also happy. That's why you shed, right? Crying. It's not someone dies and you cry. It's not like that. It's not this meaning, okay? 表露面一家啦，玩大露面一家啦. We call the shed, S-H-E-D, right? Shed. So finally, what happened? He shed a lot of tears. Why did he shed a lot of tears? Well, he shed a lot of tears because he did get what he wanted. Remember, what was happening to him, right? Sweating a lot and wallowing, remember, in mud. They all vanished. They all disappeared. He shed a lot of tears for what he did. Did he shed a lot of tears for what he suffered? No, 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 not what he suffered. He shed a lot of tears for what he did. And that is the end of our story. Now you will get two kinds of lesson, pronunciation and vocabulary lesson. Now in this audio lesson, I asked some of the questions like a little bit not normal, but you need to get used to it. Listen and repeat the lesson every day. And I speak slowly and notice that so that you will catch everything I say. Good luck with your learning. Bye for now.